What is up, everybody? Triple TV here today. It appears to me the Sony guys, well, I won't even say Sony guys, it's just these zealots. I don't know what's up with these guys, but they cannot talk about anything except Xbox 24/7. If the PS5 is such this great console that these people brag about, why do they have to mention Xbox on a daily basis? Have these group therapy sessions, these console anonymous meetings. Like, what's up with this? And as this one was labeled, the pain of Xbox gaming. What the hell does that even mean? The pain of Xbox gaming. What? So the guy who made the post, who found this out, who found this little meeting out, because this is just sad at this point. These people are my age, middle age, and some of these people are even senior citizens, and they are talking about Xbox 24/7. It is just weird. I don't understand it at this point. But he says, here is the reason number 437 why WBG Xbox podcast talks so much crap. It's like, I just don't get it. Why do people? It's just weird at this point. They don't used to some of the comments, but never jump in to talk about it, shaking my head. Then he says, Ninja, ain't nobody scared of y'all, what the elf? So I just don't get it. And he's like, wow, it's just mind boggling to me. Like, what are you possibly talking about Xbox? The pain of Xbox gaming. What does that even mean? Xbox is bringing you guys pain? Or what does that even mean? Like, what can you talk about in these spaces every single time? PlayStation good, Xbox bad? Like, what are you talking about in each one of these spaces? It's just weird at this point. It's just bizarre. If they're enjoying nonstop greatness, why are they always talking about one of the greatest platforms available? Yes, why does Xbox bring these guys so much pain, as the title says? It's like, what the hell? Enjoy your PlayStation and move on. It's like, I don't get it. This is just a box to play video games on. They share like 90% of the same library. It's like, who cares what box you play video games on? Like, it doesn't matter that much. They have these therapy sessions pretty frequently talking about Xbox. It's just weird. Can you imagine people being this passionate about a toaster they used or any type of electronics products they use? It's just weird at this point. I don't get it. They're mad that most people that support Microsoft understand the bigger picture. Game Pass. They're talking about Xbox Series X. Sure, they love it if you buy the console. Well, that's not their focus. But for them, the AAA games start rolling out. Maybe they'll understand the vision. I still don't understand these holes. This just makes no sense to me. The only pain Xbox gamers have is not having enough time to play all these games that just keep coming. That is kind of true because I wish I can actually spend more time playing these games as an adult. You gotta go to work, you got responsibilities, you got family obligations, you got stuff you gotta do, so you can't even play all these games. So their whole notion is to say Xbox is bad, PlayStation good because these are exclusive games. Like I said, when they share like 90% of the same library of games you're playing, you're gonna play on PlayStation, you're gonna play on Xbox. So it's so stupid. They go about the very small few amount of games that you can't play on Xbox. That's what they have that's their pride and joy about. It's just ridiculous at this point. Like, who cares? You're an adult, you can't play most of these games anyway that come out. It's like you probably got a huge backlog of games anyway because it's not enough time in a day to play all these games. You got to do other stuff as well. So but they just keep going with these weird therapy sessions. Hey, you got me in there, although they were going to start talking about how Xbox is in last place and has no games. The no games conversation, I don't understand how a full grown adult can say a console system has no games. I just don't understand it. Like, how do you have that amount of time just to play every game that comes out? Like, how do you have that much time? You either aren't working, there's something going on there where you just have all the time to just play all these games. So he's saying how Xbox in last place has no games. The convo started to talk about getting the vaccine. In my opinion, the vaccine, what? I don't even want to know. But in my opinion, I understand if Xbox is so horrible, why spend your energy on it? Facts. It's like there are jobs that I freaking hated. I never wanted to go back to. I'm not spending my YouTube channel talking about those horrible jobs I had before in the past. I'm not talking about anything I don't like to that extent. But these guys talk about Xbox 24/7, and it's just weird. Uh, the pain of Xbox gaming, LMAO, facepalm. Like, Like, what does that even mean? Because I want to explain what that even means. I haven't the words. Shaking my damn head. Spaces where opponents can feel like they matter. I like watching country music fans critique hip hop. LOL. It's like for different genres of music as well. There's like different genres of music I don't like, but I'm not talking about those genres. Like I don't like the metal music. I'm not gonna spend hours of my day talking about metal people who like the metal genre of music. I don't care. It's like I'm not thinking about that. But these guys are really affected to people like Xbox for some reason. It's just it don't make any sense to me. I don't get why they talk about Xbox every time, all the time, and claim it has no games, no relevance, no anything, and they can't stop talking about it. Yeah, a gaming system has no games that I care about. The those Fisher Price leapfrog things. I would never play with any one of those systems. Yeah, I'm not talking about it. Mobile gaming. I have no interest in playing on a mobile games, cell phone games whatsoever. I'm not talking about it. These people can do the same thing. They don't care about cell phone games. They don't care about the little leapfrog preschool games. But Xbox is on their mind 24/7. So they obviously do care about Xbox. So they got some weird, like, I don't know, love hate relationship with Xbox at this point. Freedom of speech, does it hurt you when they talk about Xbox? So those Xbox fanboys always talk about PlayStation, but you know what? It doesn't matter because they talk about the gaming industry and everything involved, so they will definitely talk about Xbox or PlayStation because many own both consoles. They're getting out of hand at this point. It's like Xbox are talking over their lives. They don't know what to do. Morning therapy is in session. LOL. What is it? Xbox. When you resign yourself to the fact you finally got to buy an Xbox. This is sad, man. These dudes spend more time talking about Xbox than playing their mighty exclusives. Shaking my head. The pain is real. Too many games, not enough time. They haven't had a first party since June. They spent every day since I'm here talking about Xbox. I don't know if these are daily therapy sessions. I know I've seen them very frequently. It was like it comes up very frequently. All you do is talk about Xbox. I don't get that. If you're a fan of the Sony's platform, why are you constantly talking about Xbox 24/7? That just makes no sense to me. Why not go in there and say something if it bothers you? Why would you want to be around these people? Like, why? Why would you want to be around these people? This cult. I don't know. They should talk about the pain of Craig Turismo 7. Apparently, there's a thing where Gran Turismo, the graphics weren't, the textures and graphics weren't looking up to date, and people were not comparing it to how Craig looked in Halo Infinite when that game was shown. So, I don't care about Gran Turismo either way. I don't care if the game looked terrible or great. I have no interest in playing that game, so I don't care about that. Otherwise, stop giving a damn about this nonsense. I just want to game and have fun on all platforms. Exactly. If you like I just don't get it. Like I said before in previous videos, when I was able to make my own money, I wanted to get all the systems available because I remember when all my parents could buy me systems, I only had the PlayStation. I couldn't get the GameCube or the Xbox because, like I said, I didn't have a job. My parents was the only ones who gave me money. So, and it's like there's so many games I missed on a GameCube generation. So many great games I missed. So many great games I missed on that original Xbox. When it's like now that you're an adult, most of these people are adults, my age and older. You got the money to buy both systems if you can financially afford it. Why not do so? Or are you constantly making these therapy sessions trash another group? It's just weird to me. I just don't get it. Why didn't have the fact, little fella, you should have defended your dog crap console while the Spaces was live. Defend your console. This is weird. Like they have Mortal Kombat over which system is the best or something, or a debate about which one is. Why are you? What is a debate? The system to play video games on. What are you debating? That's so stupid. I'm not here to defend nothing, fam. You like what you like, and y'all are entitled to talk about what you want. But I can give my opinion also. I wonder, like, what else is this toxic? Like, I know sports fans are this toxic because I heard people actually get into like the fights and stuff like that. What else on earth is this toxic like this? There's like, well, I guess like obvious like religion, like politics, but like seriously, it's just like I just don't understand these console people, man. These guys right here. Then he says, "You see the Civil War." Yeah, I'm gonna do a video about this too. Apparently, there's a guy. They calling it the PlayStation Civil War right now. They want a guy kicked out the community because of what he says about Gran Turismo 7 they don't like. So I'm gonna kill W about that too because these guys are just losing it. I'm in pain. Having that much to play makes me anxious and unsure. Proves the one and dones are a real and predominant problem over there. There's more sense talking in one space than anything that has come out of the Xbox camp for the last year or so. Xbox players talk about Xbox games, PlayStation players talk about Xbox games. They both talk about Xbox games. Okay. Let's see. These guys are sad. What is this? Oh, I guess this is all the different therapy sessions they had. Xbox and their motivations and their lies, damage controls, explaining why Game Pass is hurting developers. Halo Infinite is dead on arrival at launch. What is a hardcore gamer? I remember that one. Do Xbox gamers qualify anymore? About being a hardcore gamer, whatever that freaking means. Oh man, they can't stop talking about Xbox. This is an illness at this point. They just talk about Xbox 24 freaking 7. It'd be the same ninjas hosting these lame ass fake ass Discord calls. LMAO, just make a Discord server already. Almost every pony podcast and discussion is all about Xbox. I don't know. They just really, I don't know. Do they just want Xbox not to exist anymore? I don't know. Like, what is their goal with these? What is their goal with these different therapy sessions? Say, hey, PlayStation is the best. Xbox sucks. They just need that constant, what is that, reaffirmment that Xbox sucks on a daily basis? I don't get it. For a console they hate and think is us with zero success, they do talk about it enough. With so many great games on PlayStation, none on your Xbox, y'all think they be too busy with this kind of BS, okay? Oh man, now they got merchandise now. The Royal Order of the Pegasus Nation. They got merchandise now. Oh man. Don't be surprised when you go to an E3 or whatever big showcase when the whole pandemic thing starts to, but it's not like an issue anymore. And you see people in these blue shirts like this. If I saw a group of people with this Royal Order Pegasus Nation, I would legit cross the street. Legit cross the street if I saw some group of people with this shirt on them. I'm an Xbox and Nintendo all the way. Weekly therapy sessions with the old fart week. That's pretty funny. You know when someone is talking crap, they say Xbox has no games. Game Pass is so bad. Multi-platform runs better on PS5/the 4. Multi-plat runs better on Series X. We got better games. Bethesda studio games are rubbish. Microsoft had to buy these studios. PlayStation/Xbox sucks. Fire below. Okay. I guess it's like the typical template for all these different meetings is right here. It's like, but I got one simpler. PlayStation better, Xbox bad is what these guys talk about 24/7. Middle-aged men talking about how the gaming company they don't like is. It's kind of lame and pathetic at your 40s to act so childish. It's just bizarre to me. These people are, like I said, my age and older. And they're having debates about which console is better. Like, who cares? It's a box to play video games on. It's like I said before. They don't act this way over which Blu-ray player is better. Like, this is a thing to play movies on, which DVD player is better. Which toaster is better. You're just using to cook your toast. But apparently, it's like when you talk about the video games, it's serious business right there. It's like they gotta have these debates and these therapy sessions. It's pathetic, bro. What a load of S. The men of PlayStation support group meeting, weirdos. It should be code is outdated, code sucks, code farts. That's why his ancient ass is up there bitching. A bunch of HOES. The ponies are down bad. They're not happy about PlayStation, which is why they constantly talk about Xbox. A man that constantly talks about a woman he isn't with is a man that is completely miserable. No wonder they all sound like the same puppet. There's no original thought ever on the PlayStation side. And this is why console wars are nothing but grown men talking us on other grown men for a piece of plastic they shield for their corporation. It's sad. These guys are pathetic. Pathetic, these are grown men with children. They definitely probably have families and grandchildren at this point, and they're talking about this console war stuff. Damn, only Sony Sims regularly conduct Twitter spaces to talk about Xbox. It's like they don't have anything good to say about PS5, so they resort to desperate talk about Xbox instead. LMAO, pathetic losers. The clowns in a circus. Let's see what else. Let's see what's in the quote tweets. Xbox loyalists get emotional over Twitter spaces. Bro, spaces is open to everyone. Jump in and defend your plastic. Defend Xbox. Why would somebody have to defend Xbox? It's literally like you guys are weird. You guys are weird, and nobody's getting emotional. Everybody just views you guys as weirdos at this point. Like people are legit view you guys as weirdos. It's like so many Sony fans with a lack of insight. These are the real guys. These are real guys with families. Why does Xbox Spaces bother Xbox fans so much? Why not just join in and give your opinions? Why would anybody want to be in a space with all these weirdos in it who just constantly praise Xbox, who constantly praise PlayStation and bash Xbox 24/7? Why would you want to be in a space like that? That's 47 losers led by Rick James lookalike. So yeah, I don't get it, man. It's like Xbox is on their mind when they wake up. Xbox is on their mind when they go to work. Xbox is on their mind when they get off work. Xbox is on their mind when they're about to go to sleep. Xbox is on their mind 24/7 at this point. It's just sad. It's super sad at this point. But gotta conclude it right here. Definitely see your thoughts down below about this. Leave a like if you like this video. And as always, thanks for watching and peace.